Jamaica Labour Party government is rapidly losing ground. Yes. And the People's National Party is readying itself to resume state power. Comrades and friends, Jamaicans are tired of the mismanagement of this pandemic crisis. They are upset about the abuses of state power and the unfair enforcement of the laws. They are turned off by the looting of public resources that are for the people of this country, not for the private benefit of dishonest politicians and their friends. The Jamaica Labour Party government is rapidly losing ground. Yes. And the People's National Party is readying itself to resume state power. Our next government will resolutely and determinedly tackle the major issues facing the Jamaican people. That is what makes PNP strong. There are some policy areas that will be the focus of the next PNP government, and I want to speak to a few of those. Education. The Jamaican school system is failing too many of our children, and that was prior to the pandemic, and the pandemic has just made it much, much worse. A minority of secondary schools deliver good outcomes for most of their students, while a majority of students from other schools end up leaving without the basic minimum 5 CSEC subjects, and many of them end up with none. The truth is that many of our underperforming secondary schools receive intakes of students from the primary level who have not achieved the basic competence of maths, English, and critical thinking. The cause of this low level of educational performance should be resolved at the early childhood and primary levels. There is no reason why all primary school students should not achieve basic competence in maths, English, and critical thinking by the time they move to secondary school. The People's National Party will make a sustained investment in early childhood development, supported by a comprehensive policy to address the broader needs of children from birth onwards. This will be supported by a sustained program to raise the standards in all primary schools that are delivering substandard outcomes now. We must end the educational apartheid once and for all. The aim is to ensure that all children entering secondary schools are equipped to master subjects at that level, so that they can go on to achieve success at the secondary and tertiary stage. We will bring an end to the educational apartheid that contributes to the intergenerational poverty in this country. That is why PNP is strong. Tertiary education is a vital pathway to social mobility. We need to make it as affordable as possible for students from low-income households. The next PNP government will reconfigure the loan structure used by the Student Loan Bureau so as to cap monthly payments at 15% of monthly income to ensure that it is manageable for our young labour graduates. I repeat that point. The next PNP government will reconfigure the loan structure used by the Student Loan Bureau so as to cap monthly payments at 15% of the borrower's monthly income to ensure that it is manageable for young tertiary graduates. The state and not the student should bear the risk of employment creation. So we will provide a payment moratorium for students who are seeking work. And we will abolish altogether the requirement of finding a guarantor. That is what I I'm also calling on the government to provide each teacher in the school system with their own laptop. Both primary school and secondary school level. tablets are no longer working. Laptops are better for building presentations, they have more storage space, and are more robust.